Hey guys, Mike Murtis Gamer Logic here with a quick video about some pickups as well as some various other things that are going on. And first I wanted to talk about Dracula X Nocturne in the Moonlight, which I recently played on a live broadcast via Ustream. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of the viewers who jumped on and watched the game with me. You know, I wasn't planning on doing a live broadcast, but I figured I really wanted to play through the Saturn version, really wanted to give it a try. And about 3.5 hours later, we got the first ending of it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot easier than my last live broadcast just because I was trying to put some kind of structure with the first one. And I found myself running into a lot of quiet periods because there's a slight delay. People in the chat, you know, were a little slow to respond just because I was on a delay, so it was like a weird, awkward silence for the most part. This, in my opinion, was a little bit more fun just with the fact that I could play the game, people could ask questions, they could talk about things, say hello, and I could just take a look at the screen and audio-wise just say stuff. So it made things a lot easier. I do want to go back and do another live review show, but what I really think I need in order to make that happen is a co-host, someone that I can kind of, you know, communicate with back and forth live in person, so it just makes things a little easier. You know, maybe while I'm playing the game, they're hitting questions in the chat room, all sorts of other stuff. But I do think just the playing broadcasts I am going to be doing on a more regular occasion. I may even do it this weekend, and to kind of add in, I've heard people say that, you know, their subscriber feeds don't update till the next day, and they don't see that there was a live broadcast till it's too late. If you can, jump on my Facebook, sign up on my Facebook page, or get me on my Twitter, which for Twitter it's Unlimited Logic. That's probably the best place to see that I'm going to be doing a live broadcast off the bat. When I do one, I will do a YouTube video upload just to say that I'm doing one. But for the most part, they're probably going to be just a spur-of-the-moment thing when I have the time. And a lot of people really like Castlevania, so I'm thinking when I do another play broadcast that I'll probably do Castlevania again, do the couple of the hidden levels and stuff like that, but we'll see. And I know I got a couple messages from people saying that they didn't like the video because they're afraid that I'm going strictly over to Ustream. That's not the case at all. The Ustream thing is just fun in general, and it's a really nice thing to do when I just want to play games and just have people kind of tag along with me, which is cool. But in terms of reviews and pickups and events and stuff like that, all that is still going to happen on the channel like normal, so I wouldn't be worried about it. So no worries there. Without further ado, let's talk about a couple pickups that I did manage to get in the last week or so, and then I'll talk about a few other things just to keep things interesting. First thing up is Ys 1 and 2, or Ys rather, Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. This is my sealed copy because I actually have a digital copy of the game, so I haven't popped this open yet. I have MP3s of the soundtrack and everything. Trying to keep it sealed if possible, but I will eventually break it open, I'm sure. But a pretty decent. I think I like the TURBOGRAFX-CD version just a little bit more because it is the originals. But overall, I am enjoying it. I just finished Book 1. I'm going to be getting into Book 2 shortly. But I still got to say that I think Ys 3 is still my favorite. For whatever reason, I just really enjoy that game. I know it was kind of the redheaded stepchild of the series. But whatever, really enjoying it. So that means that we have 1 and 2, 3, and 7 out on the PSP. And 6, I believe, 2 was actually put on the PSP, though that was a different company. I'm curious to see if Mask of the Sun and the other ones that were out on the Super NES come over our way, but I'm not too sure. Next up, kind of inspired by the fact that I played the Saturn version of Dracula X, and actually the import Japanese version of it, I decided to pick up the Japanese guidebook for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now the only downer is it's a PlayStation version, so it doesn't really correspond completely with the Saturn version due to the fact that there are the 3 exclusive stages. But overall, it's still kind of cool to have a Japanese book, considering I've never really seen an American strategy guide for Castlevania Dracula X. It's got the famous Castlevania artwork on the front of it for Symphony of the Night. And it's got all the maps, which is really cool. It's got the inverted castle in there. Extra level points. A look at all the bosses, which is really cool. You know, I know most of this game by heart. but I still love the thing. All the combinations in here for the spells. We got Maria on the back there. Very cool. Always nice to have Japanese guys. There's just something very cool about them. And I like the fact that they're always just, you know, like a smaller book size. They're not these giant guides like we get here in America. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, I don't know, there's something very cool about import strategy guides. It's probably because I watch too much Game Center CX. And finally, what you're looking at here is a Super NES RC adapter. Or not RC adapter, I'm sorry, AC adapter. And this is a Virtual Boy adapter. It's an AC tap to actually get AC power to the Virtual Boy. I have a Virtual Boy, obviously, but the annoying thing about it is you never want to keep batteries in anything too long for fear that the acid may leak out, and I just don't play my Virtual Boy that much. Well, this I think will alleviate a lot of the problems because when I want to play it, I can just plug it in. I don't have to worry about finding 6 batteries. And you couldn't beat the price for it. I got this at the GOAT store, which is a really terrific online store. They're actually the runners of the Midwest Gaming Classic, an event I will be talking about very shortly on my channel here. And $21.99 I believe I paid for it. And most eBay prices had it anywhere from 30 to 40 bucks. So if you're looking for a tap for your Virtual Boy with the AC adapter, definitely check out thegoatstore.com. And finally, one other pickup that I just realized I had was this terrific pinball guide that covers 1982 to the present. There are other books in the series, but me being a little bit more of a fan of modern pinballs from the 80s to now, I figured I'd go with this. Very cool book, really covers the industry very well, has tons of information on the machines as they came out, a lot of commentary from the developers. It's always interesting to see Capcom mentioned in the book because they did have a pinball division as well as Data East, and Gottlieb, of course, and Williams and Bally. Very cool book, kind of on the expensive side. I believe I paid 37 bucks for this on Amazon, but looking at the cover price, it's actually $59.99, so I saved a ton of money on it, so not bad, not bad. Other than that, one quick thank you I wanted to give was to Splatter Trigger. I was taking a look at my subscription feed this morning and noticed that my subscribers jumped up, so welcome all of you who have not seen my video content before. I have all sorts of different stuff, some of it good, some of it bad, some of it all over the place, but I enjoy what I do video-wise just as much as I enjoy Splatter Trigger's channel, and I wanted to give him a thank you for the shout-out and congratulations on the 5,000 subs. The guy is well on his way to becoming a YouTube phenomenon just like the rest of the big boys, so very cool. And that is pretty much it for now, guys. I will be uploading the recording of my broadcasts of Dracula X Nocturne in the Moonlight very shortly, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. And if you want to check out that broadcast, then you can watch it there, and maybe it'll interest you in popping up on the next live broadcast. And hopefully soon we will get everything sorted out with how to announce those. I have a way, but I can't really announce it yet because it's a project I'm working on. Coming soon, folks. So thanks for listening to me blab, and take it easy. Peace.